Have you ever tried scaling your application and realized the whole thing needs to grow even for a one small feature? That's the pain for the monolith. In a monolith architecture, everything lives in the single code base, simple at first, but as soon as you grow, it becomes very complex to handle and manage. One update means redeploying the entire service, entire code base, right? One bug can affect everything. So, how companies handle the massive scale of without breaking their system? They transition from monolith to microservices. Instead of one big application, they split it into smaller independent services, each handling a specific function. This makes scaling easier, deployment faster, and failure isolated, right? So the first thing is, it's not like, okay, you have a big monolith and tomorrow you start migrating those monoliths to the microservices. We have to adopt a particular pattern to migrate monolith into microservices. So this was my monolith structure. I have a UI layer, business logic, and these are the different modules. Data access layer, one common database table. So I have a tables for user module, order module, payment module, inventory module, auth module, and maybe analytics module. A lot of other modules keeps adding, delivery module, processing, a lot of things, because these monolith modules keeps growing and growing because my application is growing. So how can we think of moving it into a microservice architecture? There is a something called Strangler Fig pattern. What we can do with this help of that is, we can decide how we can migrate. It's not only one stop migration. We can create a facade proxy that, okay, initially, I will plan to migrate only two services, auth and user. So auth and user I will migrate. So all the traffic will be switched to the new services, and the legacy services, the legacy APIs. Obviously, it's a monolith, right? So all the new services, all the new APIs will be migrated to the new microservice, and you will be start addressing that. But the legacy orders and payments will still be in the use. So this is how you can choose one piece by piece, and then you will plan to migrate them, right? So how you decompose them? First of all, this is like a monolith which is tightly coupled. You have to decompose the user service out of it, order service decompose, payment service decompose, inventory service. Obviously, it's not a single one single point of, and you split everything, because you have a shared database tables. You need to plan a migration. So Strangler Fig pattern decides that, okay, you first isolate, then keep legacy up and running till you switch over to the new instance of that service, like auth service or user service. You split, then start migrating, start sending the traffic to the new service, and rest of all the traffic will go to the old monolith, because you just split it only the user service, and user service older version will still be available till we migrate fully. So what are the migration steps? You can see, first we extract the module, we create the service, set up the database, route the traffic, legacy remove. Same thing you need to do in the repetition for each and every module until you got all the things done.